From this on board, the question say convert 0.123 base 4 to bisemal. Bisemal means to base 2. Bisemal means to base 2. So we need to convert this number in base 4 to base 2. But before we convert this number in base 4 to base 2, first of all convert this number to base 10 first. Then from base 10, it will now be easy for us to convert it to base 2. 0.123 base 4. Let us convert it to base 10 first. We count the number first. 1, 2, 3. We now continue. We now continue by saying we will now start multiplying the 1, which is this one first, times the base, which is 4, raised to power minus 1, which is the one we counted, the number we assigned to it, plus this 2 times the base, raised to power the number assigned to it, which is minus 2, plus 3 times 4, the base, raised to power minus the number we assigned to it, which is 3. So now let's continue. So this thing, 1 times 4 raised to power minus 1 means 1 over 4 in indices, plus 2 times 4 raised to power minus 2 means 2 over 4 power 4 power 2, plus this means 3 over 4 power 3. Okay, now when we continue breaking it down, 1 over 4 plus 4 raised to power 2 means 2 times 2, means 4 times 4. 4 raised to power 2 means 4 times 4, which is 16 over 16, plus 2 over 16 plus 3 over 4 power 3. 4 power 3 means 64. 4 times 4 times 4 is what? 64. So let's continue. Now we find the LCM. We find the LCM of this number. The LCM of this number is this 64. And say 64. Then we now start with the first one. This, which is 64, divide this. We get 16. We get what? 16. We get what? 16. So if we use 4 to divide 64, we get 16. Then we say 16 times the 1 up. It will now be 16 plus 16 divide 64. What do we get? We get 4, right? We now use the 4 to times the 2 up. So now be 4 times 2 to be 8, plus 16 divided by 16, 1 times 3 up, it will be 3. Then we add up. We now add up. 16 plus this will give us what? Will give us 27 all over 64 base 10. It is this number now we will convert to base what? To base 2 now. Now let's convert this number to base 2. Now we continue. We now break this number up. Break it down. We break the 27 down. So when we break it down now, we will have 16 plus 8. We cannot say 3. 3 will not help us to reduce this number to base 2. Now say 2 plus 1 all over 64. So which we will continue. We'll now continue. 16 over 64 plus 8 over 64 plus 2 over 64 plus 1 over 64 4. Now, now 16 kill itself. 16 kill itself, it will be 1 over 4. 16 kill itself, it will be 1 k 64, it will be 4. Plus 8 kill itself 1, and 8 kill 64, it will be what? It will be 8. 8 k 64 will give us 8. Then plus 2 k itself 1, and k 64 32, plus 1 over 64. Then we continue. Then this is this. Then we start. If we continue now with 1 over this 1 over 4, we reduce 4 to 2. 2 raised to the power 2. 2 raised to the power 2 still means 4. Plus 1 over 2 raised to the power 3 is 8. Plus 1 over 2 raised to the power what? 5, right? 2 raised to the power 5 will give us 30. 2 raised to the power 5 will give us 32. Plus 1 over 2 raised to the power 6 will give us what? 64. Then we continue. This number still means 1 times 2 raised to the power minus 2 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power minus 5 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power minus 6. Which is, if from here now we can see that, from here now we can see that 1 is missing, right? Raised to the power minus 1 is missing. Raised to the power minus 3 is missing. Raised to the power minus 4 is missing. So we start choosing our number by saying 0 point. The first one, which is the one that is missing, is 0, right? Then we have raised to the power minus 2, which is 1, and we still, there is no 3 here. We put 0 since there is no 3. There is no 4 again. We still put 0. Then before we meet this 5, we now pick the 1, and we miss 6, we now pick the 1 base 2. That is the answer, which means these numbers, which means this thing is supposed to be like this, which means it's supposed to be like this: 0 times 2 raised to the power minus 1 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power minus 2 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power minus 3 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power minus 4 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power minus 5 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power minus 6. This is how it's supposed to be. So if there is any number that is missing, it means that there's 2, because it will not appear, because 2 times this number will give us 0. So that's why it did not appear here. So this is how it's supposed to be. Then we'll start picking our answer from 0, which is this. Our answer is 0 point. The first one, which is this. The second one is 1. The third one, 3 is missed. The third one, which is 3, this, which is 4, this, which is 5, 1, and 6, 1. So that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Thank you for watching. I still believe in you. Continue to watch and subscribe if you never subscribe. Thank you so much, and God bless.